filmrészleteket.
Hello, this is Welcome to Hungary, and I'm Marta Pio, welcoming you to a new edition. Let's see the headlines first.
Law concerning weapon purchase just about to change. People protected without weapons put their watches with weapons. Ammunition manufacturing in Hungary. Margit-sziget open-air theater on the verge of closing down. Record companies set off for success. The present law system concerning sports ammunition is too strict.
The Hungarian legal system has several strict elements within it, and some of these elements are to be followed, but some of them should have been changed long ago. Let me give you a few examples. Weapons and ammunition manufacturing must face several restrictions. It took 4 to 5 years to get a permanent license for manufacturing these items. I think that this should have been done before, because it is very difficult to follow every regulation. When we export ammunition, we have a very difficult time getting all the different permits that we have to get for every country.
The laws and regulations concerning guns are not quite efficient at the moment. Will these laws be revised?
It is the task of the Ministry of Internal Affairs to revise and modernize the laws and regulations concerning possession, purchase, usage, and trading of guns. All the other weapons that are dangerous to public security, like nunchuck, Chinese stars, and others, will be placed under an even stricter legal system. I really think, however, that the biggest problem is not even this issue, but much rather the issue of weapons that were illegally brought into the country. These weapons are not registered anywhere, and this could cause an enormous problem. Another question is how strictly the police and the court of law will act against law violations, and stricter measures would hold back some of the law violators from committing these crimes.
Nika Sports Ammunition Producing Limited was formed in 1990 from the company Nitro-Kenya. The capital fund of the company is 760 million Hungarian forints, and its products are, besides the Hungarian market, well known all over the world. Unfortunately, competition forces them to work with a very low profit margin.
The Hungarian market uses about 4 to 4.5 million ammunition, mostly for hunting purposes. Within this, about 1 to 1.5 million is used for sport shooting. On the Hungarian market, in almost all of the shops, our ammunitions are present under the brand name of Nike, Unor, and Hunter. These ammunitions are either in plastic or paper coated. We export quite a great deal to 23 countries. To mention only the remotest countries, let me mention Japan, where we export about 1.5 million per year. And we also export to Canada, Argentina, Finland, and Germany. Our ammunitions are well known all around the world. Depending to the economic situation, we transport between 20 million and 50 million of pieces of ready-made ammunition to the European and the world market.
Generally, people think that producing weapons and ammunition is a very viable branch of business in the whole world. Is this true?
Generally speaking, it is true, but this changes according to where and when they are produced. It also depends on the type of gun, quantity, and the economic situation. Right now, there is an overproduction of hunting ammunition all over the world, which is very advantageous to hunting companies, as every factory is trying to sell these ammunitions on very low costs with a very low profit margin so they can survive. I must say that now, all over the world, it is only possible to sell very high quality products with a very low profit on a very favorable price.
Swimming, golf, tennis, and horse riding are very popular sports these days. Is target shooting a very popular form of sport?
I think that it is getting more and more popular. I cannot say that it is as popular as the sports that you mentioned, but I think, and I am talking from experience, that there is a layer who can afford to do this sport as a pastime activity. An increasing number of people can rent a gun, or they can even effort to have one. To tell you a good example, there is a new club that was just recently formed, and this club is organized and attended by those who like the traditional black gunpowder shoot. These people practice this hobby of theirs in quite expensive traditional clothing. There is a large number of people who go to these venues. This club is so new that there are no present laws and regulations to control this way of shooting. The laws and regulations will have to be changed quite soon to control and cater to these growing demands. This is a very expensive hobby, so those who want to do this probably belong to the financial elite of the country. The number of the members is growing every year, so we have to organize and provide the conditions for practicing this hobby in the way that every condition that we provide can meet the legal requirements.
Teljesen törvényességben is megfelelő előre.
For decades, Hungary has been celebrating August 20th with fireworks. Everyone thinks that these fireworks are made by the Ministry of Defense, and not too many would think that you have a lot to do with these.
We have been making, planning, and manufacturing these fireworks for the past 31 years. 31 years ago, the Ministry of Defense ordered the manufacturing of fireworks from us. Before 90, they were made as a project of Nitrokima, and since the 91, the Nikkei Trioki Limited. We will come out with many novelties this year, as our goal is to manufacture better and better fireworks every year for this very important celebration.